This is a plea directed at Hasan Piker, who I believe is a very important voice in politics today, has been covering the genocide in Palestine, and is somebody that I respect a lot. A criticism that I have of Hasan that I am trying to get his attention so that maybe we can make a difference here. Please don't check out when you hear these words, but I'm begging you to stick around and listen. There is a reason why people are still doing this, okay? I would like to ask you to look into the effects of COVID on people's immune systems, on their organs, on their blood vessels, on everything that is happening when you get infected with COVID, and wear a mask. There's more than just COVID going around. COVID has never stopped going around. The most recent number that I'm aware of, which was for early April, was 1 in 120 Americans are infectious with COVID. Okay, more than half of cases are asymptomatic. You can still spread it and be damaged by it even if you don't have symptoms. Disabled people, immunocompromised people have been begging for the last going on 6 years now for people to take us seriously and protect us from the ongoing pandemic. There has been so much propaganda surrounding COVID and mask wearing that we have regressed as a society, okay? Part of it is from the damage that's been done from COVID to people's brains. People are dropping dead 30 years sooner than they should be. They're having strokes and heart attacks and all sorts of other things. We have a responsibility to protect each other. And right now, the public health is abysmal. People are coughing and sneezing freely. Nobody covers their mouth anymore at all. They don't try to avoid coughing or sneezing on you. They just open mouth toddler fucking cough into the air when you're in an enclosed space. It's so fucking dangerous. People are out when they're sick all the time. There's always sniffling and people sounding all nasally and being sick. There are not many creators that I watch online that I don't see have a cold every fucking other video, and they post regular schedules every day or once a week or something. It's if you're sick every other week, because COVID has been allowed to do what it's done, because people's health is diminished because you don't build immunity to COVID, and just because you're vaccinated does not mean that you can't get it and spread it and it won't affect you. It literally decreases your chances of being hospitalized from it. But even people who have the COVID vaccine develop long COVID and even die from it. So this is very, very serious. People's immune systems are being damaged. We're seeing the resurgence of measles, tuberculosis. There's RSV, norovirus. Bird flu is gearing up to go person to person. There's pneumonias. Everybody is sick everywhere, and it is so unsafe. I have not been able to go to the dentist since the beginning of the pandemic because there is not a single doctor's office that is safe for me to be in without a mask on. The healthcare system does not mask. They do not protect anybody. And we get scolded and harassed and made to feel like some sort of hypochondriac when all we're doing is trying to protect our health. I have had COVID 2 times that I am aware of. Both times were because of other people. And my health has changed so much since having those infections. I now have this dyshydrotic eczema that is if I don't use my medicine for even 1 day, I will start to get these really irritating, painful bumps that they start on this finger. And I've got some right now, and I've been using my medication. I have to take this every day, morning and night. And if I don't, it will spread to both of my hands. It burns and itches. It is very painful. And that would just be my existence if I didn't have that medicine. And I only have this because of the most recent COVID infection I had, which was in July of 2024. I used to run 3 to 6 miles every single day. And now I can barely fucking stand in place for like 5 minutes without needing to sit down. I have a rollator that has a seat on it that I take everywhere with me in case I need to sit down suddenly because the fatigue in my body is so bad. It exasperated so many of the conditions that I already had. I had to have a hysterectomy because it exacerbated my endometriosis so bad that I was sent to the ER 3 separate times because of all the pain that was happening. COVID is still actively infecting, disabling, and killing people. We are in our 6th year. It takes like 10 years for us to be able to actually understand the effects of things like this. And I understand that people feel good now. I'm sure if you actually ask yourself how you feel compared to how you felt before COVID, there would be an actual difference. You're just used to it now. You're used to performing at a lower... It's very hard for me to express myself now. I used to be able to form thoughts much more coherently and think quicker, and that has diminished for me. And I've only had it twice. I am extremely COVID cautious. I do not take off my mask unless I am inside of my apartment or inside of my partner's apartment, or sometimes in nature when we are like miles and miles away from any other human. That's it. I would like to be able to return to living life like normal, like how everybody is pretending that it is now. Everybody is pretending that life is normal and that COVID just ended. And I understand people's trauma. We all have PTSD from the fucking pandemic. Everybody's in denial about what they are doing to themselves and others, whether or not they want to fucking admit it. But COVID is still here. It is killing and disabling so many people every single day. And we need the public to take it seriously and start protecting each other. We need clean air initiatives. I want to go to a restaurant again. I want to go out dancing. I want to be able to just go right outside of my apartment building and smoke rather than having to walk and find a place where there's absolutely no people and climb down cliffs to be away from people and get chased away by geese, okay? I am begging you to take this seriously. Everybody who sees this needs to take this seriously. Because it is serious. And we're not going to get any sort of support from the government about, we have to do this ourselves. We have been abandoned since day fucking 1 when this goddamn asshat was the president last time. Our life expectancy is going to drop significantly. So significantly. And we can do something about that if you do something about it. Everybody needs to start wearing a mask again. Everybody who is able to wear a mask needs to wear a proper N95 or better respirator properly sealed around their nose and mouth whenever they are around other people until we get all this shit under control. And I understand how hard it is to have to wear a mask every day and not do the things that you want to do. You know why I know that? Because I've been doing it every day for years and years at this point. Y'all all stopped. And I see people out in public wearing masks. I know that we are not alone. But it is so important that we do not give up and that we keep trying to get people to take this seriously. So, Hasan, please use your platform to help. It's so important. I want to go to the dentist.